Alright, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. We got squats today. This is the first squat video I'm filming for y'all. I haven't been able to go heavy on squats at all, right? I've been having to do like high bar, pin squat, super close stance, all these like adjustments I'm having to make just to take off from the adductor. So obviously I'm not able to push them at all. So I haven't been filming it for y'all because it's just fucking boring, and I also just have no motivation to film on those days. But I'm gonna film today just to kind of show y'all, if you're having adductor issues, maybe some things you can do. Obviously, I just told you one of them. After the squats, I have RDLs, and I've been pushing my RDLs. I mean, not crazy hard, but I've been pushing them way harder than I have in the past. And a lot of that is because obviously I'm not getting the squat work. I have a lot of energy, and so it's like basically I can only really push my conventional and my RDL right now for like lower body. So I'm hoping. Last week I hit 440 for a set of 8 on my RDLs. I want to get up to like around 500 today, maybe for a set of 8. We'll see. And then I have one more week to push, which I would like to push even further, like into the low 5s, maybe even mid 5s. So yeah, still gonna push myself hard where I can. Hopefully, can push these RDLs hard. I haven't had any pain with those. Show y'all what I'm gonna do for the squats, and then also I started working with he's a chiro, but he's not like a. He's a chiro who believes in like loading your tissue, right? So like way more of like in my head, like a PT mindset where in order to get healthy, he believes in loading the tissue, not just doing like adjustments or whatever. So he's giving me a bunch of exercises to do. Some of it's stuff I was already doing, and some of it's some stuff I haven't really tried. So that's like 5 or 6 things that I'll show y'all at the end of the session. I don't want to do it before. I was thinking about doing it for warm up, but I don't want to be too fatigued going into squats and then maybe even make the pain worse. So I'm gonna do some light warm up, and then I'm gonna get into squats, and then I'll show y'all all those exercises at the end. But so I got excited to show y'all, mostly just because I'm gonna push these RDLs and I want to hit some fat on those. But yeah, that's all I got right now. I'll see y'all in the gym. That was gonna be last warm-up, but I'm gonna go ahead and call it top set. It's just that last little bit, even just going to these pins, I feel that adductor kind of tightening up and getting real sore. And I just don't want to force it right now. Like, I have a lot of time, and it's like I don't want to prolong the recovery, you know what I mean? So just gonna try to stay as pain-free as possible. That was top set, top triple at like, I mean, RP doesn't even register. It's supposed to be 6-7, but I'm just going off the pain scale. I got a 3x6 back down. Probably do like 275, maybe 315 tops. And then we'll move on to the exercises that we can actually push and move some weight on. So.
I was in that Z6 spot, she turned my private. Yeah, I'm a chip, I said the fuck, I need no stylist. Yeah, when I walk inside this building, I never fly. Yeah, I might be high every night, but I still try it. Yeah, since the shots up to the sky while we were driving. Yeah, this break just told me I'm OD, but I ain't.
Alright, y'all. We got RDLs next. Obviously I can't push the squats hard, so I'm gonna push these as hard as I can. Just did 405 for 8. I'm gonna go maybe like 440, 450, and then if that feels good, make that jump to 500. But I feel like by the day I feel my quads shrinking, and I can't even train them hard because like my knee and my adductor. So the hammies and glutes, I'm just hitting them as hard as I can right now. So hopefully, I'm gonna show you this next one, and then hopefully we can push 500 for one set.
Yeah, I lost my bitch, I cut them off myself, I'm crying. I said, myself, how the fuck I get this kind? I said, myself, how the fuck I been dying? I said, myself, how the fuck if I ain't dying? They say I'm gonna be the hardest ever, I told them I didn't try it. Yeah, woke up on this perky dose, though.
Alright, y'all, top set. Got 5 plates on the bar. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit cooked from that last one, but I feel like it was like, it's weird with RDLs because I feel like I could just keep going even though my muscles are getting fatigued. I feel like I got like 4 or 5 more reps in the tank, so we'll see here. It's supposed to be like RPA at max, so if it's getting too hard at the end, I don't want to go max effort, so like rep 6, 7, if it's getting too hard, I'll just call it there.
Yeah, I was on 65th, right by 6'5". You playing like it's April 1st, bitches April 5th. Yo, bitch, he slide through and see
I wanted it to be. Bending my knees a little bit more than I wanted to, but I'm feeling the right muscles, right? I'm feeling like that hamstring glute tying a lot, feeling a lot of glute, a lot of hamstring in general. And I know that area is gonna be cooked this week. So I'm accomplishing the goal, just a little sloppier than I wanted to. All right, y'all, last movement before we get into these rehab exercises. My knees are still pretty cooked. So I'm just trying to make these as hard as possible on myself without hurting my knees. So super light, 70 pounds, but we're doing a 3-second hold at the top, 3-second eccentric, and then we'll do a 3x12 there. The rehab portion of the session. The first movement is a 90-90, and I got to raise this front leg for 5 seconds. Out of all 6 exercises, this is like the hardest, the toughest one. One, because I just feel like I literally cannot pick up my leg. Like, I can't get my foot off the ground really, maybe like a centimeter. So I have to use my hand to kind of pick it up, and then I'm just trying to hold it in the air for 5 seconds. Really cooks that adductor. Also feel it a little bit in my hip flexor. Yeah, and I got 2 sets of this, 5 reps each leg. My body on this not Teflon. Yeah, down in the read about that niggas know that part. Yeah, your career been out of gas, so it make it that far. Yeah, why not say this, say that's what it's. Alright, y'all, next movement, adductor plank. Basically like a Copenhagen, it's just regressed. Knee is bent, I'm on the ground. Same shit, it's just way regressed. Taking a little bit easier. There's like pretty much no pain on this. Then after I build it up, then I'll go back to the bench, and then hopefully eventually back down to where I can just have my foot on the bench. So we're doing 8 deep breaths as the time instead of like an actual time limit. And I gotta hold this leg up. Next movement, a lot like what we were doing before. Single leg pistol squat to a box, 10 pointed on the way down. He just prescribed it with me actually standing up with one leg, as opposed to like I used to stand up with both legs. I'm going to him for adductor mostly, but also for knee stuff, so I think he's programming this for both. He didn't really like clarify, but I think it's for both my adductor and my knee. Loading the adductor a little bit, and then obviously that slow eccentric for the knees. And we're keeping it above 90, because anything below 90 or like even at 90 just kills the adductor too much. So 2x10 here. When I walk inside this building, I'm not blind. Yeah, I might be high every night, but I still try. Yeah, sister shots into the sky. All right, y'all, just a few more. This is a hip airplane. I'm sure all y'all have seen this one. Kind of taking that hip through IR, ER, get a nice little stretch on the adductor when I rotate up to the top. So I got 2 sets, just 5 reps here. Another isometric movement. I'm doing like a Bulgarian split squat, iso. Just kind of stopping halfway down and then adding in a rotation with this band. I'm not really sure what the purpose of this one is. I'm gonna have to ask him the next time I go back. I'm going back Wednesday. But yeah, I'm just doing what's on the sheet. 2 sets of 10 here. Let's see. All right, y'all, successful session. Squats are squats right now. That's all I can really do. High bar, closer stance, pin squat. That's what keeps the adductor in like the least vulnerable position right now, and there's no pain. I tried to warm up full range of motion. I didn't show y'all that, but I got up to like just 1 plate, and I was feeling it already, just a little bit sore. And it's always in that bottom portion. So yeah, made the adjustments there. RDL is feeling really, really good. Push up to 495. Obviously, I think technique was a little bit sloppy. Bending the knees maybe a little bit more than I wanted to, but I'm feeling, I said this already, but I'm feeling that hamstring glute tying. I'm feeling a lot of glute, a lot of hamstring. So, I mean, I'm hitting the muscles I want to hit. And I'm moving some heavy ass weight, which feels really good. So, gonna keep doing that, keep pushing those. And then, yeah, y'all saw the rehab stuff. Boring shit that I hate to do. I do not like doing that stuff, and I have to do those exercises every single day. But yeah, that's the plan right now. That's what was prescribed to me, so I'm gonna do it and hopefully get better a little bit faster. On top of that, he's also doing manual work on me. So he's doing like needling stuff, he's doing like tissue work, just some stuff to kind of loosen it up, hopefully provide some pain relief. And then these exercises, which I'm assuming we will progress session to session. So I'm going back Wednesday. Today's Monday, I'm going back Wednesday. And we should progress some of those exercises if we can, and maybe switch some of them and just try to figure out what exactly I need to get better. So yeah, doing what we can. Happy with that session. Just being able to push any movement is just what I enjoy doing at the gym, right? So since I can't push squats, I'm pushing the RDLs a little bit more. Obviously, I'm pushing the conventional. I'm still moving weight on bench. So really just squats that are down right now. But we're going to get back. That's all I got for this video. Rocking the 100 oversized tee today, box tee. I had the doves on, y'all saw them. Support code is in the bio. That's all I got for this video. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. I'm out.